Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, so this is Regine Velasquez and her live version, well, a live performance of Kailangan Kita. Super requested, a part that she looks absolutely stunning in this video. I am super excited.
Umaasa ilang magmahal or something like that. Don't send me the. I wish to say I hope to love or something like that. It was something along those lines. So kailangan kita must mean like wish to be loved or something like that.
Kailangan.
Yeah, because kahit kailang, right? Kahit kailang, that song is we have to do wishes. I don't know, go. I don't know.
I love to sit here, just watch you talk about it.
Well, I'm just completely guessing. Imagine there was like a board where I'm throwing darts and I'm just closing my eyes.
And I'm just going.
Yeah.
Something would hit at some
I think
point.
something's gonna land.
By one of my good friends, Augie Alcacid.
Oh, that they weren't married there. It's his song.
I love this song so
She said, "My good mate, my
Yeah.
good friend."
Guys will
Ooh, I mean,
would've thought they're
that's an
married?
outfit worth recreating today. Look at that outfit. That is so in. I would totally recreate
How old
that
was she
outfit.
there? Like
I don't
30,
know.
25?
I have no
Go on.
idea. But I just kind of want to like see the whole outfit. Oh, damn. Woo, it's beautiful.
Kahit kailan. I love that song, dude. In stereo.
Look at that. Why does she always surprise me? Why does she always like strike me in the face? I've heard so many freaking videos of her. I've seen her live so many times in videos, and every single time I go like, what? How? What? I think it's because when there's spoken introductions, her voice is so different. It's so twangy and high pitched. It sits here, right? And it's resonant, but it's not. It doesn't have body, right? When she's speaking, regardless of whether it's in Tagalog or in English, she doesn't actually sound the same as when she's singing. And the minute that she goes, and then she's there, it's like a completely different voice. She's so resonant, so body forward, and it's just
I
beautiful.
think most dates that seems to be often.
Like it strikes me as a shock every single time.
Yeah, it seems to be often in the case in like the Filipino music industry. Like sometimes most singers seem to have like a completely different voice to their speaking voice.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's
I would say so.
maybe it is a common thing, but for example, Casey has is very congruent, her speaking voice to her singing voice, and Jaya's is very similar as well, her speaking to her singing voice.
But
then
sometimes you do get surprised, right? So I don't
yeah,
know
but
if
then
it's-
you get Morissette. Her speaking voice is so different to her singing voice, right?
True.
And she has similar vocal techniques to Regine when it comes to singing and anchoring.
Right.
So I would think then perhaps that might be a relatability there, like what muscles get activated
Right.
when it's time to sing hard pieces like this. Oh, she looks gorgeous.
Ibig.
I know. Woo! Look at that
Good
dress
dress,
and the shoes. I'm here for the outfit.
That is a great outfit, actually. I mean, she's a fantastic singer.
Gorgeous. Woo! Ah, oh, I know.
He was so young, he looked younger. It's funny, isn't it, how you can just pick up so fast. like even if I don't know, even if maybe you didn't know much about like singing or anything, if you're a bit like me, you can still pick off like someone who has such a like mastery of their skill. It's so easy to like pick off with your ear. You know, it's like, what the fuck, like this person sings, bro. You know, they're not just a singer. It's like, yeah, like they've dedicated their life and their whole being into doing that. They're a true professional. You know, and I think that's probably what became so impressive about like discovering different types of singers through the podcast and stuff like that. But there's still like there's a clear few that stand out. You know, and obviously Regine is one of them. But I don't even know if it's because like her range is awesome or whatever. It's more like I don't know. I think she probably embodies really well what
discipline.
Yeah, what you should aspire to be as a singer
Yeah.
in terms of discipline and like
Commitment
etiquette as a singer and
it's the commitment to the art form itself. It's not just the vocal display and delivery, which by the way it's enough to build a career, but I think it's everything else that comes with it and how she handles it all. You know, the professionalism regarding her delivery, because it's really important what you're able to pick out in discipline when you see performances like this. Is like, for example, number 1, posture. That tells incredible discipline. Number 2, stillness and that perfect breath control. That also speaks volumes about discipline, and the whole connection emotionally to the piece itself, and how it can totally sway you into this picture perfect environment, right? And she's the one controlling that, and that also speaks volumes, not only in the singing capability but in the discipline of the art form itself. So yeah, she's definitely an inspiration to
she's
to
mad, dude. She's mad.
to try to emulate in your personal goals. Gorgeous. I mean, look at that.
You know, how'd you get up to that chair? It's a ladder.
That is beautiful. What an arrangement.
It's a good song to listen to like at night time when
I
you're like.
know. Oh yeah, kasi it's original composition.
Bloody hell.
So clean, so clear. Girl.
It's good equalization of the drums as well.
She did that so easy. This is not hard work for her at all. Hell yeah!
Good equalization of the drums, man.
Did you see this? Look at her back. Look at her back. Look at her back. Anchor. You see that? That's perfect. Back anchoring. It's hard to pick like proper footage of it because you never have
Back exposed,
yeah. You rarely get to see the back exposed like this. But look at it. Woohoo! That's perfect. That's why she sounds like that. That's crazy, man. Woo!
I do wonder how old she was there actually.
Ah. Wow. Oh my god!
She's a,
Bravo! Oh my god!
yeah, there's lots.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There's lots of like what would you call it, like I don't know if it's the word respect, but it's like there's lots of like acknowledgement of the piece, because it's like so I don't know if it perhaps because it was like a big hit before that, right? Probably was, right? But it's like the sound and the arrangement of everything. It's like bloody hell.
It's fantastic.
That's a good song.
That's a great song, and obviously delivered in such a beautiful way. And her, I just think she is exactly what you would want to be as a singer. You know, like her and Leah are to me the pinnacle example of singing, because they both do things differently. They have common ground, yes, of course, but they do deliver things differently, and of course they have personal choices in the songs that are very very theirs or very trademark, but in the discipline itself I find that the both of them are what anyone should aspire to be, like on stage and off stage. Find like their discipline is so inspiring, like, and exposed in this manner as well. It's just textbook perfection, Efra. It's like when you geek out about tennis and like when you see it done beautifully, like this is it.
No, I can comprehend the level of that. That's what I mean. I think even if someone wasn't to know much about singing, I think she's definitely one of those individuals that it would certainly make you realize how many sort of levels to singing there are, and yeah, like what it takes to be a professional to some extent. Obviously you don't have to be as good as that to make a living out of your music, but there's a reason why there's so many there's a reason why there's only so many masters of the craft of
That's
singing.
Right.
So she's certainly one of them, and I don't think it's a coincidence the fact that they're both from, like Leah and Regine, they're both from the Filipino industry. Like I don't think that's a coincidence. I think that's probably evidence of what the
standards,
the pedigree of singing in the Philippines is, you know. So I mean, and they have, you know, the new generation is scary, and the middle generation is like, it's very potent. So yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. I'd love to know, like, what was her like? How were people, or perhaps the media, or like worldwide, how was she being received at the beginning of her career?
I think she's always been held up pretty highly, like from the beginning. Yeah.
Well, I would imagine so, right? Well, let us know. Was she always like a protege when she was younger as well?
Let us know more about it, and if you have any other live performances that we should totally check out, leave them down below.